my mother, being Colombian, it's always about take care of yourself, eat the best food, exercise. My dad was Polish. He was more about business. So I had the health and then I had the hustle. As I always say, there's no shortage of money. It's just shortage of hustle. For me, it's about providing everyone with luxury. You'll sit down at our design table. We pick everything out. We deliver setup. In 24 hours, your place can be done. My setup is instant gratification, but looking beautiful. So design is so important. It has the power to change our emotions. People walk into my house, they feel happy. It's the energy I've created, the right music, the right view. I create the reality that I want to see every day. I believe I live in a movie set and I create my own movie. I'm a true believer of the power of the words because my words are a frequency, my thoughts are a frequency, and then I take action. They have a gun to my head. I'm going to get out with the power of words. For me, it's about living, learning, evolving, growing, and sharing it and passing it forward. The best advice I'd give to any young girl, make sure you work out 6 days a week. Make sure you read books. Be good to people. Don't gossip and don't waste time. Let's inspire others. Let's make this world a better place. People ask me, how did I get from A to B? It's discipline with health. We have to love ourselves. And the biggest form of love is discipline. You keep eating that food, you keep drinking those drinks. Guess what? You're out of the game. Life is a chess game. I'm in it to win it.
I'm Manning Sumner. I've lived my life by one motto: no days off. No days off is never taking a day off on you. It's a commitment to becoming your best self. Get ready to be inspired to do the same. This is the Big Dawgs with Manning Sumner. Well, thank you, first of all, for taking the time to come. So
happy to be here.
Amazing. I just want to tell the audience a little bit about you. So, and I want to butcher your last name. So Monica Suleski.
You got that perfect.
Amazing. Okay. You were born and raised by a Polish father and a Colombian mother, blending the traditional values of Philadelphia with the trendiness of South Beach. This unique upbringing helped shape your vision from a young age. You attended the University of Miami Herbert Business School, where you studied business administration and management. With a stylish allure and expert eye for design, you founded Eclectic Elements in 1998. Based in Miami, it's a full-service art, furniture, and design firm offering contemporary, modern, and luxury collections for interior design, furniture sales, and property staging rentals. Inspired by the sacred power of true love and the creative cycle of the flower of life, you launched Sexy Bedding, a premium bedsheet brand designed to evoke both romance and rest, specializing in luxury linens and home essentials. In addition to your design work, you're also an investor and real estate developer. You purchase, develop, and stage luxurious homes, offering luxury furnished waterfront estates for rental or sale to those seeking to experience Miami's lavish lifestyle. You're also the author of Life by Design, a transformation guide to create the life you love, a transformation guide that highlights the importance of belief, behavior, motivation, mindset, fitness, and food. It is the embodiment of your personal philosophy to create and live a life that you truly love. One of your quotes is, your home is your vision board. It's what inspires you. What you see is what you take in. It influences your emotions. This is why I love design and find it so satisfying. Health is wealth. I love that. So this is awesome because I'm a designer myself and I love talking design and all that. So it's very cool to meet somebody in this space, and especially as seasoned as you. So this is going to be fun. What was the impact of being born and raised by a Polish father and a Colombian mother, blending the traditional values of both Philadelphia and the trendiness of South Beach on the way you look at life and your later pursuits in business?
Okay, so my mother, being Colombian, it's always about take care of yourself. Make sure you eat the best food, exercise, make sure you look good. Even when you're whatever, always wake up in the morning, take care of yourself. My dad was Polish, so he was more about business and the hustle. At a young age, we were all working, and it was about take action. You know, it was like everything's limitless, everything's possible. But mixing the two, so I had the health and then I had the hustle. As I always say, there's no shortage of money, it's just shortage of hustle. And from looking back, and then being in Miami, forever in love with Miami. I always say Miami, it's the hottest, sexiest city in the USA. It either takes you to the heavens, or I'm not going to say to the depths of the ocean because there's beautiful things in the ocean. So I'm going to say it takes you up or it takes you sideways. And for me, people ask me, how did I get from A to B? It's discipline with health. I believe that discipline and self-love, most important thing is we have to love ourselves. And the biggest form of love is discipline. Get up in the morning, work out, eat the right food. For me, life is about choices. You know what? Who made the rules? But I know that my way keeps me high and happy every single day, which is the prayer, the meditation, the good food, and very important, surrounding myself with like-minded people. You're either gonna, if you're here and you want to get here, I'll help you get there. If you're there, I'm going to get there with you. So for me, it's about living, learning, evolving, growing, and sharing it and passing it forward. So Miami for me is everything. I love it. And that's why I created Sexy Betting. Why the edgy name? Because Miami truly is the healthiest city. People are happiest. Everybody wants to move here. New York's not so happy. I mean, Miami, it's the energy. It's like passion, love, desires. Let's wake up. Let's go.
When did you come to Miami?
I've been in Miami my whole life. It's
Okay.
been here from, I went to University of Miami. I have a son that just turned 25.
Oh, wow.
And if you see him, he's, raised by two parents that are both healthy and fit. He's fit as could be and doesn't drink, driven, basketball every day, works every day, one girlfriend of 8 years. And he's very happy. Like he tells the other day, the friend said, "Oh, we're celebrating with wine." He goes, "It's 3:00. Why are you doing that?" He'd prefer to say, "Guys, let's cook at my house. Let's go on my race boat. Let's go on my jet ski. Let's go play basketball." He's
Right.
all about the sport. So I think when kids are focused on exercise, it's like me. No, I don't want to eat bad food. Like I tell people, I look at food as healing food or self-sabotage. I want to stay here or I want to go down. It's only up for me. It's like one of my most famous affirmations is life gets better and better every single day. The girls that work for me, they're even saying, I say when we come in, I go, "It's just another beautiful day in paradise." I'm a true believer of the power of the words because my words are a frequency, my thoughts are a frequency, and then I take action. And again, you own gyms, so you know, if I could tell anyone, get yourself in the gym 6 days a week. I tell the girls, make sure your mind, read every book, be interesting, but you have to look good in the bow of my boat in the bikini. You need
Right.
everything in life. You want to, I don't know, I always say life is a chess game. I'm in it to win it. So let's keep getting better and better every day. Better food, better exercise, better learning more,
I love that. That's why I choose to put a lot of words and affirmations on the
I
walls
love
of
it.
the
I
gym.
love it. Listen, I love all your affirmations. In my house, on my mirrors, there's a ton of affirmations. It's like beyond. I write them all the time. And my house is glass, so when I look outside, you see the affirmations from inside, from the morning in. I believe in it's whatever's going through my mind. Everyone has a roommate in their mind. So my roommate is always happy. It's saying, "You can do it. You look good. You're healthy." I'm a wellness being. They tell you, "Oh, the minute you're born, you're dying." Wrong. Every minute you're alive, you're healing. Your body is pure magic. But you know what? If you believe it, it is. And take action, of course.
Right. How did you come up with the eclectic elements?
Eclectic Elements was from years ago. It was a variety of everything. It was a mix of furniture. So basically in the furniture business, I sell a little bit of everything. The reason that I love design, listen, when I started, I didn't think about it. It was just a business. Like they say, what's your passion? No, it was a business I got into, but it became my passion because for me, furniture is like dressing the girl. Your home is your vision board in the morning when you wake up. It's your healing home at night. It brings me peace. So for me, I like designing spaces where I walk in. It makes me happier than I already am. I feel peace, abundance, and joy. I believe in freedom of the mind. I'm monogamous because some people get the wrong idea. But I believe I want to be free of my mind, my thoughts, and also freedom to do whatever I want when I want. If I want to work, I work. If I don't, I don't. I believe in love. I talk to different people all the time, and I said, if they have a gun to my head, I'm going to get out with the power of words. Other people use a different way, but whatever works for everybody. There is no right or wrong way. So that's the way I feel in life. There is no right or wrong path. Whatever you choose, you can make the best of it. I live my life this way. The other guy lives it that way. It works for them.
It says freedom on my cans.
Yeah, well, guess what? The words, whatever. Okay, let's say my house is called Amadi Casa. Why? Amadi in Indian means immortal and timeless. I don't believe that we die, we transform. I believe in spirits. I believe in angels. I don't believe in death. I believe that we're born when we're born and we die when we're supposed to die. I believe that there is no coincidences. I know I'm going to be in this earth for like 180 years. And I believe that what I believe is what it's going to be. If someone says, "Who are you?" I am what you think I am. I am my thoughts. I am my words. I am my beliefs. So I don't know. I do love the spiritual side of the world.
Yeah.
So I'm in between the spiritual and the material. And I feel that you mix the spiritual with the material and you create magic. And money's just a frequency. It's just an energy that planting the seed well.
So since you've been in Miami this whole time, what is your thoughts on when everyone started moving here, and the changes?
Miami, what is Miami? It's like full of real estate. It's international people. The whole world's moving here. Second year in a row, Florida we're the richest state. Second year in a row. Everybody's coming here because they know that. And all the businesses. Oh my God, Amazon's opening in Wynwood, the biggest one. Yeah. This city just attracts everything. I think there's so much light in this city. And we have some darkness, but you need both, so we know the light. But Miami, the buildings, it was nothing before. Now it's beautiful. Our city is beautiful. I just think Miami is going to keep getting better and better. We have the best climate. We have the most international people. I don't know, Miami is like a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of South America, a little bit of Europe, a little bit of the Middle East. I say Miami's got sexy cars, sexy gyms, sexy people, sexy boats, sexy everything.
Definitely. Miami's by far has the most beautiful people in the world. By far. It's not even close.
Yeah, and everybody,
close.
Because it's warm. The weather's warm all the time. I tell girls, the other day they're eating this food that wasn't the best. I'm like, guys, you're single. This is bikini clad every single day. What are you doing?
Right.
Why not be the best? Don't be mediocre. Be the best. Work out. I don't know. Just love life.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about your routine. Give us a little day in the life.
Day in the life. Wake up in the morning. I do a meditation. I have the red light therapy beds. I do meditation under that bed. I haven't gone to the beach lately in the morning because things have gotten in the way, but I would usually go to the beach in the morning. I ground just sitting on the beach, looking at the sky, the sunrise. That gets me high. And it just starts my day even better. Grounding's important. A little bit of sun. My food's important. People don't understand, this food makes me high. I tell people, okay, you drink your drinks. I drink my green juice. My body is like a plant. It's like watering me and I feel alive. I go, whatever you might smoke. I'm not going to smoke. I'm going to eat my healthy food. I said, then I get on one boat one day. They're like, so you don't do anything? I said, guys, what vice do you have? None. My vice is, I said, I can stare in the ocean. I go on a boat. My mind, it's just free. So I don't need a vice. They're all looking at me. I go, no, why? I don't need to drink wine. The other day I tried to taste the wine. I just smelled it. I'm like, I don't want it. Yes, if I wanted a glass of wine, would I have it? I could have it. It's not that I wouldn't drink.
Have you ever drank?
I would have when I would go out before 1 or 2 wines, but not anymore. I haven't done that in a while. I feel like I'm high already on life, so I don't really need it. And it was funny, I was reading a book called Vibes, and it was in there. It's saying about how you make yourself high with your food, with your thoughts, going to the beach. If you wake up in the morning and you look at the sunrise, it's mystical, it's magical. Imagine when you get up at 5 in the morning, the whole world is sleeping. It's just pure peace.
There's also science behind it too.
There is a science behind it,
when you ground and when you see the sun
100%.
first thing, it starts your circadian rhythm, and then you're
Yeah.
ready to start the day.
Yeah, we should sleep when the sun goes down and wake up with sunrise.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
And for me, reading is so important. Every day I'm always listening to a new audiobook. I just want to learn. I love learning and I share it forward with everyone.
When it comes to fitness, what is your go-to things
My
right
fitness is I've always done weights, but my weights are I push my body as hard. I do have a trainer. I always tell people, best money spent is your trainer. I can work out by myself. I do that. But I like having the trainer because maybe there's a day you're not running at 100% and it's like boom, boom. And you walk out of there. For me, every day I train, I walk out high. I can walk on, it makes us happy anyway, the endorphins. Obviously you know that. And love this sim again. But it's mostly, I do weights. I tell all girls weights. And also from the waist down is important because all our life force is there. When you're strong from the waist down, your whole body's stronger.
You believe that luxury furniture doesn't have to be out of one's budget to
Oh,
be truly
100%.
luxurious. How do you balance offering the highest quality furniture at a moderate price tag?
So what I do is I import furniture that is great design, high quality, just like anything in life. There's different factories that make it. For me, it's about providing everyone with luxury. Okay, for furniture, my deal is like, okay, you're a guy, they just referred you to me, let's say, and you have a house. You'll sit down at our design table. We pick everything out. It could take an hour for your whole house, maybe 2, depending upon how quick you are, because I'm quick and my girls are quick. Then you wire some money. We deliver, set up. In 24 hours, your place can be done, designer done, because I have the inventory, I have the staff, we deliver, set up. So me, it's like I save everyone time and money. If you deal with a regular designer, they don't own the showroom, they can't furnish you in 24 hours. I've been on shows and they're like, well, I can't do what you do. My setup is instant gratification, but looking beautiful. Whether the home is $1 million or $50 million, I can furnish it. Then from there, I've transitioned into doing hotels. So if someone has a hotel, whatever, it could be 100 rooms, 600 rooms, again, they give me a budget, I go with it, we'll do the design. So through the years, I've just transitioned. Then from back in the day, I was doing furniture rentals. I mean, everything I just changed with the times, I go with it. Then I was buying, waterfront homes. I would furnish with my company, and then I would rent them out. I diversify all the time. I'm diversified all over the place. Variety is the spice of life. I want to be entertained and excited every single day when I get up. I have to be excited. Every day I'm doing something different, meeting new people. As I always say, each person is a golden link in a universe. And for me, it's like everything I want is an arm's reach away. And my life is about connecting. Like, people always call me a master connector and a multiplier. I'm constantly connecting people. I'll host events in my showroom. I have a beautiful showroom in Wynwood. I live in Venetian, so I have a really nice setup there. And I promote, luxury, spirituality, health, wellness. I host charity events, masterminds, all different things. I don't charge for any of that stuff. I believe, like, I want to share that for free. I want to share what I know. And I don't know, that's what I like. That drives me,
You transform your house from a warehouse into a beautiful space. Can you talk about the importance of having vision and what that design process was like?
For the house that I live in?
Yeah.
No, the house that I live in is just a big glass box.
All right.
When I first walked in, it looks like a big warehouse. So basically, the furniture is like the clothing on the girl. So it's like dressing the girl. So it was owned by a music producer, and it was a very simple design. So I like decadent, sexy, Hollywood glam, but eclectic, artsy. So I made it into a beautiful space. As I always say, what is Casa Mari? It's a realm of love, light, magic, and mystery, and luxury too. So you walk in, I want you to feel like so high, because the music's amazing, the view's amazing. You walk in with the koi fish. The koi fish bring an energy. There's Buddhas. What does a Buddha do? When you look at it, everything carries a symbol. So it's like balance, it's peace. So when you walk in, the energy's amazing. Even I hosted Deepak Chopra in my house. For me, my house, at the position it is a healing home for me, and it takes me here. I've had the most best experiences of people connecting. Some friends have gotten married. They've met people in my home because I hosted an event. I love hosting because I like bringing like-minded people together. It creates a synergy. It could be friendships come, a soulmate you can meet, business. It's just everything happens. So for me, my space makes me happy. I never get bored of my home, because there's everything that you look at is visually stimulating. There's nothing in there that I don't look at that doesn't make me happy. I have purple chairs. Purple carries the highest frequency, the color purple. My dining room has red. I live for passion, love, and desires. People walk in, it's a decadent dining room. The people are eclectic and interesting. I believe I live in a movie set, and I create my own movie. So design is so important. It has the power to change our emotions. People walk into my house, they feel happy. They're like, why do I feel so good in your house? I'll tell you why. It's the energy I've created, the right music, the right view. Everything is a visual stimulation. Everything comes through our eyes. So that's why I love design. I'm passionate about design because I create the reality that I want to see every day. I'm passionate about bedding. Why? When I sleep, I go into that other dimension, that other world. I believe dreams. Whoever I see in my dreams, it's in heaven already. they come alive in my dreams. The dreams are so real that I think it's real. I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm back in this world. So sleep is so important to me because it's where I recharge my body. And that's why I created the brand Sexy Bedding, because it's about making you high and happy. I do promote health and wellness and fitness. I'll host an event with you in my showroom. I would love to, because I am so into fitness in terms of do it every day. And my son is a representation of having a mother like me.
Did you start him out at a very young age, like working out?
He's seen me working out his whole life.
Yeah.
He will not miss a day. He will not go on a trip if they don't have a gym and a basketball court. And I love that. You have children?
Yes.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah,
they see you, they're going to be fit. You wouldn't allow them not to be fit.
Right.
You're like...
Well, I think there's an association a lot of times with the outside world that thinks that exercise is a punishment.
No, I love it. It makes you high. It's a
Yeah.
blessing to work out. I mean, like, I can't go a day without working out.
And we only get one body. So
You know
it's
what?
like, take care of it.
I always say that we have one body, and you know what? This body can last 100 years, 180. I believe people can live so much longer.
I agree.
If they would
Do you
take-
know that aging is a disease?
I know.
That's all it is.
I know.
Yeah. OpenAI just came out with the longevity system for stem cell regeneration. I haven't read about it yet. I just saw the headline, so I'm definitely going to dive into that.
Are you taking any of that stuff?
I've done stem cells, multiple stem cells.
But stem cells for injuries or stem cells?
IVs. I've done IVs.
Okay.
I've done. So I broke my back twice.
Oh, wow.
During football, and so I did. I've done several cc's of stem cells straight into my spine, and I've never had surgery, and I feel great. So I've avoided surgery through stem cells, PRP, prolotherapy. That's my osteopath does it. Peptides. Things like that. So.
I don't do any of those things, but I'm thinking about those things. But I do believe our mind can cure a lot. Like you said, you broke your back, like Joe Dispenza, that story about him. But I believe all that stuff.
Yeah.
I believe meditation helps, of course, the food. I believe mixing it all together works.
Well, to give you a response to that, so when I broke my back, the doctors told me I would never walk again, I'd never do this, I'd never do that. And immediately, and imagine I was a 17-year-old kid, and I literally did exactly what you've been talking about this entire time. I said, no, that's not true. That's not going to happen. And I started speaking life to myself and started saying, I will come back. I will do this. And then I literally rehabbed myself back with no surgery, no nothing. And that was back in 1994. So that was before stem cells and all this stuff. That was literally just me getting the best shape of my life, getting as flexible as possible, building the core as strong as possible, and then I was able to come back. And then unfortunately I broke it again because I got too big in college.
No, you broke it again because you can fix it again.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that
why.
too.
No,
well,
but-
I wouldn't want that where anybody to. The pain is brutal, but I overcame it. Is what I'm trying to say. And I think I overcame it because I refused to listen to anybody else. You know, I spoke healing to myself.
But what you said, people don't believe, and that's the problem. You believe it and you take action. Even like in some of the things, like doctors tell the people, oh, you have 6 months to live. They just gave you a death sentence. It's so wrong to say that. You can't calculate how long someone's going to live. They'll say, oh, you have cancer. You're going to live only 6 months. Yeah, you just told me that, so my brain says, and I'm going to die. I ask people, how long do you want to live? Oh, I want to live only like to 80 years. I go, well, guess what? That's what you'll live.
Exactly.
Me, I'm going to live 180. It's programmed in my brain. I know I'm going to be here forever and ever. I always tell everyone,
I got to send you this book.
I'm going to outlive you.
Called,
I tell her I'm going to outlive them.
I'm going to live to 168. It's I got to send it to you.
You'll send it to me.
It's great because it's everything you're saying is how he lives his life, and he's in his 70s, and you'll love the book. You'll like it.
But I believe everything you're saying. And the problem is most people don't believe that.
Yeah.
Like, I am what I believe myself to be. All the limits are in my mind. And people don't realize this mind is so powerful. It controls every cell in my body. And like all the books, the Joe Dispenza, the Bruce Lipton, I tell it's what I am, what I believe. There were so many people sick with that flu sitting right next to me. I said, I'm not getting sick. I never got sick. I believe it. I do it, you believe it, you do it, but your story is amazing. I love that. One of my friends, I said, you know, miracles happen every day. She goes, look at my nephew. Everyone died in the clinic of the cancer unit he was in, and he survived. It was his belief system. He was so happy. And she goes, that's a miracle. I go, that is a miracle. And miracles and magic happen every day.
because you're such a strong woman and have such a strong mind, but there are a lot of women out there and people in general, but specifically because you're a woman, what do you tell younger women that are missing that? Like, because the truth is there's a lot of younger women that don't work out every day, don't eat healthy. And what I've seen personally, especially with having like a business where I have lots of employees and lots of young employees, is that they think because they're in their 20s that it doesn't matter, and then they'll change when they get older.
So you know what I tell them?
Tell me. Or
Sometimes they'll talk. They all talk to me, and then they're eating the bad food, they're drinking. So I said, let me dumb this down for you. 99.9%, when you get to my point in life, with a 25-year-old kid, you're going to be single, and guess what? You're going to be totally unmarketable. So I'm going to tell you, 20 to whatever age goes like that. My kid, 25, and it goes like that. So you want to be marketable or you don't. You want to be high on life or you don't. You keep eating that food, you keep drinking those drinks. Guess what? You're out of the game. I'm in the game. The game is always going. It's a chess game that never stops. And you know what? You want to be interesting. And it's not about how we look on the outside. Your mind better be amazing. But the best advice I'd give to any young girl, make sure you work out 6 days a week. Make sure you read books, at least one audiobook. You're going to tell me you don't have time? Audible.com. Be good to people. My world works. I lead it with love all the time. I don't fight. Listen, you're going to do something to me, and I'm always going to find out. I find out everything. It's okay. I bless and release. Don't gossip. Gossip causes inflammation. It ages you. If you don't have a beautiful story, I don't want to hear it. People don't want to hear your problems unless it's your friend, and I'm going to find you a solution. But I don't want to hear your problem over and over again. Tell me your problem. I'm solution driven. That's another thing. And don't waste time. The past is the past. Let's just move on. Whatever happened, happened. Next. Let's talk about what we're going to create. What are you going to teach me? What do you want to collaborate with? I don't know. We could just laugh and have fun, and that's fine too. But let's create something. Let's inspire others. Let's make this world a better place.
Is there any specific books that you would recommend for younger women? Oh my God,
I have hundreds of books in my book. I mean, okay, a simple one is Outwitting the Devil. The devil says to you, the devil, he says, I'm going to get you, Manning, I'm going to get you with alcohol, with drugs, with sex, with money, with food, and then you're going to be a drifter. But what's the most powerful thing next to you? It's the woman you choose, because the power of two. So that's a great book people need to know about. Water's so important, let me tell you. Hydration is key in life.
Well, 76% of your body's water, so it's very important.
Exactly, and that's why the words are important. You speak beautiful words, our body is all water.
They did a study where if you talk to your water, you heard about that?
Of course, I say that study all the time. So I tell people, when you say beautiful words, it's your body, it's going with flow. So when the water when it freezes, when you say negative words, it's like knives. So when someone's saying negative words all the time, I said, you're putting daggers in my system.
So what's next for you, like in terms of, because you have the furniture stuff, you have the sexy bedding.
I'm
real estate.
I'm doing that, but I'm always hosting events.
Okay.
I'm going to host one with Ryder, sexy bedding. The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm deciding tomorrow, but that's in the works. But I'm always looking for new collaborations. Anybody that wants to do anything. I love promoting anything with health to make you happy and high. Anything that makes our life better. So I collaborate with every different industry that's about making us better. I host masterminds with entrepreneurship, also spirituality, in faith, everything. So I'm mixing everything. We're going to collab 100%.
Because you'll love my waters. They're amazing.
No. Hello, you're already there. Yeah. It's already there. I already see it.
And no days off is exactly how you live your life. So
you know what? I like that.
Well, for us, no days off is never taking a day off on you. It's a commitment to becoming your best self. So that's what no days off is.
That should be part of the schools. They should have that. Like the gym is mandatory. No, you got to do it, and you have to be fit.
Well, it used to be that way.
I know it used to be that way, and the kids were six-packed out. They said back in the 50s or
you ever
something.
seen those videos of the kids doing the monkey bars and all that? Yeah.
But think about it. A young kid, and that's fit. He's healthier. I mean, he's happier. And it's like he's more confident.
Yeah.
Being fit is confidence. Going to the beach and knowing you look good in that, whatever, the man or the woman, you know, I mean, you just feel better.
Well, I always say, too, that when you feel better, you react better.
100%.
You know, like when people are grumpy and moody, and it's because they don't feel good.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they felt good, they probably wouldn't be grumpy and moody.
100%. That's why I tell people, if someone says something to me, it hasn't happened, but if they do and they're in a bad mood, I don't even get mad. I go, I feel sorry for them that they're just not happy.
It's on them.
Like, I'm like, have a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I was in Wynwood the other day, and the guys, I'm like, someone hit me? No, he smacked my car because whatever. And I'm like, whatever. And I just keep driving. Why am I going to stop? I don't even care. I feel sorry for you that you have that much anger to punch my car.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, I don't get upset when people get mad because I'm like, it has nothing to do with me. Like, they're just having a bad day. Like, have a great day, and I walk away.
So I often end the podcast with, and I'm sure you've said a lot of this, but I mean, let's see if there's something else.
Repeat it again so they get it. No, just kidding.
Is that, so if there was one thing that you wish people knew about you that they don't, what would that be?
I don't know. I guess they see what they want to see. I'm super simple. You know, there's a saying that they have, like, that says if you're happy in the Honda, you're going to be happy in the Rolls Royce. I was happy in whatever I got in my life. So I don't think they realize that, like, I just keep going, but I'm happy with the simplest things. I don't care about designer brands. I don't care about a lot of things. I just like to have a nice experience in life. If I'm having a conversation, was this fun for me? I had the best time talking to you. I just want to have a beautiful moment all the time. Is this a beautiful moment? Beautiful podcast room, handsome podcaster. I mean, what else? I mean, it feels great here. I look at this podcast room. I love all the affirmations, so I feel like I'm home. I just feel great here.
Well, that's exactly what I wanted you to feel like.
I know. So I love it. I'm so glad I came. I'm glad I met you.
Definitely.
And I think everything you represent is amazing. And I wish everyone gets as fit as you.
Awesome.
That's what I wish.
Mic drop. Well, thank you so much.